Oh, hey, what's happening? What's going on? Your favorite crappy YouTuber dude ever, J4T4 here, MF Command, playing the first tree on PS4. Seems casual, my kind of speed right now, looking for some chill, low-key kind of games right now. Before I get into it, I want to have a quick little, treat. I know I was gonna like throw it right into the game right away as soon as I started it. So I didn't know if I already waved, but um, I thought it was like doing the flash intro thing to the game before it even threw it into the game, but it was already like, hey, by the way, press X to start. So I hope y'all enjoy this enough to like, subscribe, drop comments, share, any and all support. Helpful, appreciated. Oh, and subscribe. Any and all support helpful, appreciated. Every little bit helps a lot. Options. I don't want commentary mode right now. Yeah, let's do new game. I'm already getting cotton mouth from my little snack. Doesn't make me way too relaxed. Wish I had a recliner. Like a recliner setup for playing games and stuff.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know, it seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
I thought you were gonna talk about it. Were you not talking about it? Are we supposed to go in any specific direction? Or do we wander aimlessly for now? A rock or something? So it seemed
She
pretty.
couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers. The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
So I just gotta look for points where there's... Is there any more up there? Like... Is that light over there? Over there and over there. And over there. Now, I just want to play some chill, low-key games, like nothing too intense or heavy investment. And right now, I'm only really planning to play for like an hour. And then I'll take a break. If I want to keep playing, I'll keep playing. I gotta sneeze. Ah. Okay, how do we dig?
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
I don't know, I'm hoping I'm not missing any, but I'm sure it's not a big deal if I do. I'm sure I can double back if I do.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Remember I saw the zoom in, zoom out button earlier when it showed the controls, but then I was trying to figure out where the controls are, and it doesn't show where that there's any controls actually meaning to play this for a bit. since I figured out, like, hey, like, I've actually had this for like 6 months or so. Probably more than 6 months, maybe a year. There we go. Is that another sparkly up there? It felt that way, wasn't it? Another sparkly. I think the difference in sparklies is items and then just the collect ones. So the items are like the ones you have to dig up. What do we have here? Great why? Is that what I was seeing from? Okay, we're making some progress. Wanted to mute commentary there for a moment while I snot out of my face. Had some phlegm in my throat, some snot in my nose. Didn't want to be noisy. I've done it before without muting it, but I don't like to do it too often. One YouTuber in particular that I used to watch.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
He was more of a troublemaker than I was. I was a troublemaker in my own way, though.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us send a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
You're supposed to. There we go. Concern. Oh, okay. Those to come with me. Get that other one. I wonder if there's other jump points there that I have to make use of. Probably. Don't prompt me about either. On this oh yeah, but let me see, what have I been up to? I pulled out my modded PlayStation 1 and my modded Sega Saturn. I've been playing games on those. Games I've been wanting to play, been meaning to play. The games I remember coming out and never getting around to playing, or, you know, I remember it came out and I just never had a chance to get around to them because there were so many. games that came out. We're getting around to it. What do I gotta make use of the jumping? I don't know, I like this. Wish there was a bit more clear objectives about what to do or where to go. Where they want me to specifically go. Oh. You have multiple butterfly things. So there's one over there by the rock, and there was one over there by the waterfall. Go over by the waterfall. How about that one over there by the higher up? Oh. I think I should have grabbed the one on the rock first because I don't have to jump. Just be able to. I got all of them. I think I need 3 to make that jump. One that's higher up on the waterfall. How do I get those? It's 3. Get that third one. Come on. Just have to jump it just the right trajectory, whatever. Oh. There we go. Now I just need. Alright. Hopefully I can make that jump.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was, and I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Alright, what do we got here?
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
You know what? This seems like one of those games where they were trying to do something like Journey or Flower, an emotional game or something. Oh, it's supposed to be like a heat vent or something. What? What happened? Huh. These sparklies over here. What is that? Skateboard, it looks like. Just the wheels are missing. Where I saw the sparkling.